All rise. Support court with Judge Van Der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1079, Thomas case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Thomas,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Unfortunately, I'm so sorry to waste your time, my time. I just want child support for my baby.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, you're not really wasting my time. I have to be here.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
And this is what we do. That's what court is for. You want child support? How old is your baby?
my baby is 2 years old.
Okay. In 2 years, has dad
No,
provided
he
anything?
ain't did nothing. He ain't gave me a $2.
Right, folks, get ready, because this courtroom showdown is about to heat up. At the heart of the case is Miss Thomas, seeking child support for her 2-year-old son. But this isn't your typical request. The alleged father has been largely absent, and now the courtroom has become the stage for a dramatic clash over justice and responsibility. As tensions rise, past relationships, emotional scars, and legal duties all come to the surface. Stay with us as we dive into the twists and turns that unfold next.
Okay.
Nothing. My son, all he wants is a relationship with his father. He don't even want dad. And I told you, like, we could just talk this through, but
Well, address me.
Sorry.
Don't address him. I'll get what I need out of him in just a few minutes as soon as you're done.
I'm sorry.
So what's the situation?
So I'm new here. I bartend on the weekends. I work for a retail company.
Okay.
I don't make much. I make $40,000 a year, 20 from the bartending and 20 from the retail. And we met at the bar. And he liked the bartender. So
Okay.
that's how we got started. And I thought things was good. My mentor, I thought me and her was close, and she was trying to get to my man, and that's what happened. So,
Okay.
and
How long did y'all date? Y'all have a dating relationship?
yeah, well, I thought we was dating. He said, nah, don't look at it like that. Let's just be cool. Let's be friends, but don't catch no feelings. But then you calling me 3 o'clock in the morning, and you showing up to my mama's house, and
How did I say
I ain't
that
got-
we have a 2-year-old?
what?
How did I say that we have a 2-year-old?
I don't know how you said anything. Excuse, I'm sorry. I'm just so flustered because we could have handled this outside. We didn't have to come to court.
We could.
I
Well,
wasn't
that's
even
kinda
gonna
what
put you
court
on
is
child
for.
support.
Hold on, Miss Thomas.
Miss Thomas has come to court seeking something simple, basic child support for her son. But from the very beginning, it's clear this case goes far beyond money. At its core, it's about emotional stability, parental responsibility, and doing right by a child who didn't ask for any of this. The father's actions, or lack thereof, speak volumes. And his insulting $2 contribution? That's not support. That's a statement. This isn't just about fairness. It's about accountability. As the case unfolds, the cracks in his character begin to show while Miss Thomas stands firm, fighting for what she believes her son rightfully deserves.
Want to know what was going on in you all's relationship in terms of conception
Yes.
with the baby, okay? I'm just doing like a little recap. It might have a little pettiness in there, but it's like a little recap, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all met at the bar,
Yeah.
and the baby is here, 2 years old. Dad doesn't want to have anything to do with the little boy.
No.
He doesn't take him anywhere.
And it was okay at first. We was talking. It wasn't until he got with my mentor.
Oh, okay.
To me, that's the big issue. Before she came into the picture, we was talking. It was fine. I'm like, okay, if you're not gonna
Was he
make this
visiting
work-
with the baby, taking the baby anywhere?
on Sundays, going to church, but that was it.
No weekends?
Nah.
Nothing during the week?
Nah.
I'm a football coach. He used to be at games with me.
Hold on, one second. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Apparently, he and my mentor, they got a child on the way, and so that's the
Oh.
reason why he don't want to pay child support. And I ain't got nothing to do with all that.
Okay.
My baby was here first, so like, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
He the father and everything else. That's it.
Well, thank you for asking that. And please don't chew gum in here. please do not chew gum in here.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So before we move over to him, is there any question that he is the dad?
No.
You all had DNA testing done?
Oh, yep. The
And he's
moment
the
I
father.
conceived.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's not an issue. So let me move over to him and see what's going on, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Well,
Sir, what's going on?
actually, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
Slash liar. Slash
Excuse you.
manipulator.
Excuse you.
As the father takes the stand, it quickly becomes clear he's deflecting. While Miss Thomas speaks from a place of raw emotion, he spins a narrative filled with half-truths and selective memories. He claims he's been there, showing up to a few games, sharing a few good times. But is that really enough? This case isn't about reminiscing. It's about showing up consistently, fully, and responsibly. His excuses grow thinner by the minute, revealing the uncomfortable truth: neglect. And as he scrambles to justify his absence, the frustration in the courtroom only deepens.
Those.
Excuse you. You will not be disrespectful like that in here. We're not going to do any name calling. I definitely don't want you all to throw something at each other. Please do not do all of that.
No, she ain't gonna do
It's
that.
not necessary.
I ain't gonna do
She
what?
ain't that crazy.
Okay,
That's
well,
what you
here's the
want to
deal.
believe, though.
Well, here's the deal. You're not going to be crazy up in here, okay? The only person that can get crazy and say crazy stuff, which I'm not going to say anything that's just completely disrespectful, is me. I just need the facts.
Right.
So I can determine if child support needs to be paid and what the amount is going to be, all right? So, go ahead,
Like I was saying, I'm a football coach / physical trainer.
all right?
She said I don't do anything for the child be with me. And he be going to football games, and as looking at his facial expressions, it seemed like he have fun. He meet other kids that love the same sport like he does. I have no problem paying child support, but every time we try to have a talk, it always switches to her
Her what?
manager, because I go out with her manager. Let's just put it out there.
Her manager.
Yeah.
Oh, she dates her manager.
No, I go
he
out with
does.
her manager.
Oh, you go out. Oh, her former mentor.
The emotional tension in the courtroom is reaching its peak. Miss Thomas admits she still loves him, a heartbreaking truth. But love doesn't pay the bills. Love doesn't raise a child. Her words land heavy, her pain unmistakable. Meanwhile, the father seems to have moved on, even starting a new family, an act that only deepens the sense of betrayal. Can Miss Thomas truly move forward, or will these emotional wounds hold her back from being fully present for her son? This courtroom is no longer just a place for legal arguments. It's become a battlefield where heartbreak, hope, and justice collide.
Is it?
You see, there's no hostility on my side. Like I said, I have no problem
Well,
paying
it shouldn't be on your side.
Right.
You living the life. You dated her. You all had a baby.
Yeah.
Her mentor. You started dating her. You all have a baby on the way. You living the life.
Luxury.
We won't have any of those.
Huh?
That's about the 4th time, right?
Yeah, it really is getting annoying at this point. You know, I try not to dismiss people's cases, right? It's not a normal thing. I've had to do it a couple of times, but I try not to do that, all right? I understand your frustration. I understand you probably don't even want to be here. But here's the situation. We're here. You want him to pay child support. It doesn't sound like he has a problem doing that. So I just don't understand why you won't let this process happen. I can't say let go how you feel. I don't think that's fair. But, you know.
He just hurt. It just hurt.
Which part just hurt?
He didn't have to leave me.
You still like him.
I love him.
Oh, she loves you.
Well, I mean, when you won't let me see my kids, and every time we
but
try to
that's
talk about
because-
things,
Well, one kid, right?
At this point, the father's lack of commitment is impossible to ignore. The court lays out the facts, and the verdict is clear. He is ordered to pay child support. But this ruling is about more than just money. It's about accountability. His hesitation speaks volumes, but the court doesn't waver. He's now being held responsible, whether he's ready or not. This legal order demands more than a check. It demands emotional and financial investment in his child's life. And while he may see it as the end of a battle, in truth, this is just the beginning.